guys, it is Dutch. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Dutchess. This is my channel, Dutchess Divinity, and we do lots of stuff here, but today we are doing a pick a card. So today we're gonna find out what is your person currently thinking about you, okay? So we will get into that, and we will have 3 groups to choose from. Group 1, you're going to be this sunstone bracelet. Super pretty. So that will be, hello, group 1. Group 2, you will be this morganite bracelet. I've been looking for something like this for a long time that has the pink string inside of it. It's got like the dark pink string in there. Let's see if I can get it better lighting. Hello again. My eyeball through it. But it's got like dark pink string, and then it's got like the little pastels, pinks and blues and yellows and greens. So I love that one. Like my shirt. It very much matches my shirt. And then group 3, you're going to be this peach adventurine. Peach adventurine. So we have some really pretty, nice, light pink colors today. Peachy, pastels to choose from. So let me put them all together. We have group, okay, you cannot see. Okay, there we go, now you can see. Group 1, sunstone. Group 2, morganite. Group 3, peach adventurine. Alright guys, I'll see you in your groups. Hello group 1, we're just gonna start with a prayer like we always do. Benevolent guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, star family, higher self, Yeshua, and God's source, I ask please that all the information that comes through in this reading is kind, palatable, and easy to understand. I ask please that nobody's feelings get hurt in this reading, but that no truth be told for a lie, and that no lie be told for a truth. I ask please that I am simply a messenger of the divine, nothing more, nothing less. I ask please that all the information that comes through is for the highest and greatest good of all those who watch this, the highest and greatest good of humanity, and the highest and greatest good of this universe. And I ask please that all the information that comes through is in unconditional and pure love, with the utmost integrity, and only from source, only from the God source. Amen Ra Ashe Namaste, by the power of 3, so mote it be, always works, always a blessing. Okay, let's get into it. So Spirit, what can you tell me? What is group 1's person thinking about them? What is group 1's person currently thinking about them? My nose is itching. They just said, I'm thinking about you a lot. Also, when the nose itches, it can mean this person's coming back if they've been gone. Okay, so group 1, your person is thinking that you're really fun and that you're extremely beautiful here. And if you are in separation from them, here with the star card, they are feeling hopeful about a reconciliation with you in the future. Here with the 3 of Cups, they think that you're a very fun-loving, kind of life of the party energy. I just heard you're loud, but I love it. So they think you're loud, but they love it. And they just have really good times with you. I just heard Sagittarius. One of you could be a Sagittarius, but it's very much that fun-loving, spontaneous, let's just fucking go on a 3-day road trip with no plans kind of energy. They just think you're fun, and they enjoy that. Now, also, if there is a woman in your life who you love dearly, and you have kind of like a special connection with her, I am seeing a woman, but it could be 2 men, whatever. It doesn't, none of that shit. Take it as it resonates. It's a general reading, but I am in my mind seeing 2 women who like really love each other. You could possibly even be polyamorous here with this 3 of Cups, but like Or you could have like one friend that you hook up with. I have people in my life like that who like are in a committed relationship, but they have like a close friend with them that they like, if they want to engage in sexual activity, they do, and both of their partners are okay with that. So like it could be a situation like that, but either way you have, okay, let's put it this way, you have some sort of best friend, some sort of very close person in your life that they worry about sometimes. They worry that you're gonna like leave them for your best friend, or that they're like you're cheating on them with your best friend, or they're like, it's just something about this like best friend relationship. You and your best friend could just be incredibly close with each other and affectionate with each other, and this makes them a little bit nervous. But they are thinking, I just heard I wouldn't want it any other way. And that song by Meredith, whatever, that's like, I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint, I do not feel ashamed. Someone was like, sing for us more, Dutch. And watching back my last video, I was like, oh my god, why am I singing so much? Especially the crazy frog dance. It was like 10 minutes of me with like a charm, like beep, 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 beep. I was like, I can't believe people like me. This sounds so mean to myself. I'm trying to be nicer to myself. I'm sorry. I'm just ranting to you. So, oh yeah, they wouldn't want it any other way. They're like, yes, you're crazy. Yes, you're loud. Yes, you have that best friend that I'm worried that you're hooking up with a little bit. But I wouldn't want it any other way. So this person likes a little bit of chaos. I just heard spice. They like a little bit of spice and a little bit of chaos in their life. And for those of you who cook them food and make them spicy food, I literally just saw, oh my god, they love your food, dude. They love your food. I just felt that deep within my heart, so I feel like you cook with love. What else are they thinking? Okay, so there's something on their mind that's bothering them. It could be the best friend thing, or I just heard it's something deeper. With the moon here in communication, there's something they're really wanting to get off their chest to communicate to you. There's some sort of pain or sorrow or hurt, or there's some sort of shadow energy that they're working through right now that they want to get off their chest and tell you. They're just trying to figure out how they're going to get it off their chest and tell you, if that makes sense. Like, they don't really know how they're going to approach you yet. They don't really know how they're going to communicate it. They just know that there's something. Right, it's what are they currently thinking about you? There's something on their mind. I just heard an apology for some of you. They did something really fucked up that they have to apologize about. And for others of you, it's like childhood wounds or pains. Or like, always say childhood, but it could be teenage, young 20s, like whatever. There's some sort of pain. But I do hear it has to do with the way they were raised. So there could be, so maybe like, just for an example of the example I already gave, maybe you and your best friend are very affectionate with each other and you like love each other, you hug each other, you kiss each other, whatever. And they're like, yo, like it's kind of been bothering me that you like kiss your best friend on the cheek because, you know, in my house, we never really said I love you. We never really gave hugs or anything. So I'm trying to reconstruct my thought process around affection and how all affection doesn't have to be sexual. Affection can be platonic. Okay. So that's just one example, but there is something that they're going to bring to you. They're just trying to figure out how to communicate it. What are they thinking too? They're thinking that if they say it the wrong way, it could hurt your feelings. And also they want you to know that there are certain things that you say and do that really hurt their feelings. Here with the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords, you could be, I'm getting Sagittarius again. So you could be super spontaneous and like you're out at the club and like they go to the bathroom and they come back and there's like a man grinding on you or something and they're like, what the fuck? And you're like, oh, he's just some weird old guy. Like, don't take it personally. Like, not to say that that's something you would do. That's just, these are just examples. But like, there's certain things that you do that are not personal to them that they take personally. There's certain things that you say that hurt their feelings, and there's certain things that they see you doing that hurts their feelings. So this could even be what they're gearing up to communicate with you about, because they're like, something has to give. Like, I'm getting my feelings hurt, you know? And vice versa. They could have, like, remember I said some of you are getting an apology? You guys could be gearing up to have a really raw and real conversation about how you guys hurt each other and where this relationship is going. So they're thinking about that right now. Let's think about the mind as not coming into fruition yet. So this conversation, all of this, let's think about all of this as coming within the next, like, 2 to 3 weeks, because if it's in the mind, it hasn't traveled to the heart, and it hasn't traveled, like, not that everything in the mind has to travel to the heart and vice versa. That should, like, feelings should never be analyzed by the brain because they just don't understand. That's something I'm working really hard on with my shaman right now. But it's almost like it hasn't traveled to like the physical yet. It hasn't traveled to like the heart, the body, to like bringing it into reality. So this is up in their thoughts. It's coming, but I don't know when. And then here with the Queen of Pentacles, and oh, I just heard The Next Best American Record by Lana Del Rey. It just said, it's you. All the roads lead to you. Everything I say and do. So it's with the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, this person is thinking that like, although you hurt their feelings, or although you don't mesh in this way, or although there are these certain things that happen that make them be like, what the fuck? They're like, I can't see myself with anybody else. Like, they really, with the Queen of Pentacles here, okay, she's like looking at her reflection. You really reflect back who they are to them, and they reflect back who you are to you. And this is a relationship that forces you both to grow, right? So here with the Five of Cups, it's like, yeah, sometimes it hurts, but like, there's nobody else for me, and there's nobody else for you. And that's truly how they feel about you right now. They feel like you're their person, and that like, even though there are things about this relationship that can hurt, they don't feel what they feel with you with anyone else. What else are they thinking about group one? That's what I thought. Okay. Okay, so this is a very specific message for you, group one. If you are not trying to get pregnant, be careful. If you are trying to get pregnant, this is a really good time. So here with passion and children, they are thinking that some, like, because passion to me, that's like the sex card. And it's like, they are thinking they want to have children with you. And also, if you are having like unprotected sex right now, it's really a very fertile time for you here with passion and children. But also they're thinking like, yeah, like this is my person. This very soon here with the very soon card, they're going to come to you with a proposition that they want to have a life with you. They want to have children with you. They want to marry you, whatever. Perhaps you're already married, and they're going to come to you with the proposition of like, look, like I would like to have children with you. However, when you flirt with other people, or when you like bring up that ex, or when you bring up like your best friend or this or that, like that hurts my feelings. So like that's what's got to give here with the flirt and release your ex card. It's like very soon this communication is coming that's saying like this, and this is what I don't like about what's going on. And then here with the children and passion, it's like this is what I want. So how can we make this happen? That's great, group one. That's great. So let's get okay, so we got you bending over for someone else because your mind, that one got left behind. So that makes sense because they are a little bit jealous. Let's get some more higher self messages. I know I am not good enough for you right now. I am working on giving you what you need. So this person has some complexes around feeling like they're not enough and not good enough for you. I know you are my person. I loved you before I even knew you. So they know. They know, they know, they know. What else? We have I love you, and I don't think our love languages are the same because I really do feel for you. You make me feel vulnerable, which makes me feel weak. It's how I was raised. You have no idea how deeply I feel for you. I am tangled in your web, but there's nowhere I'd rather be, right? Like there are these things that aren't great, but at the same time, they're like, okay, like we're gonna work through them. And then I hate the thought of you with anyone else. It hurts me so deeply. Yeah. Sexual fantasies of group one's person, please. They're being shy, I guess. We have let me lick you all over, scream how much you love the way I fuck you. I feel like that goes back to the insecurities. And then we have like you up. So this person is like, and then on top we have I want to hold you. This person is nervous that when they present what they want, like from you, that you're gonna, like they're like, are you up for this? Like, do you choose me? Because I choose you. Whoa. That's awesome. What else? I just heard you taste so damn good. I am a slave to your tits. Let me bite your nipples. So they're needing some nurturing, some love, but also they cannot get enough of the little nippy nips. Or big nippy nips. I don't know. let me take care of your body. I'll be the best you ever had, I promise. And then we have send nudes. So they're really wanting, they're missing your naked body. Touch yourself and call me Zaddy. I just heard that song was like, sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Something happier now. So they're just like think about you a lot. All right, let's get you some advice. So advice for group 1, please. Advice for group 1 is to recognize your own worth and get out of this lack mentality. Lack mentality is holding you back. The lack is holding you back, okay? Your lack mentality is destroying all the good things in your life. It's not destroying it immediately. It's like slowly eroding away at your self-esteem, your money, all of it. And you have to get back to abundance mindset. And the way I would suggest doing this is mirror work. Looking deeply into your own eyes in the mirror and literally just being like, I love you, I love you, I love you. Like whether you believe it or not, do it, okay? And we already got that one. And then one more piece of advice for group 1, please. Otter, you need to play and have more fun. You need to have more faith that everything's gonna be okay. I can see that you've been a little bit of a worrywart lately. And Spirit's like, yo, chill. Just be baby. Just relax. Just be. Just trust. Just have faith. Just have fun. And also, schedule something fun to do with like you and a friend. I just heard axe throwing, so you might want to go axe throwing with like you and a friend. That would be really fun. Thank you so much, guys. That's all I have for you. Like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you feel like it, comment if you have something to say, and if not, I will see you another time, hopefully. And I love you. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye. Hi, group 2. Let's get right into your reading. Thanks for joining me today. Spirit, what messages do you have for group 2, please? What are group 2's person's current thoughts about them? I just heard you mad. I think they're wondering if you're mad at them. This feels heavy. This feels heavier than the first group. Okay, so group 2, your person is really wanting to communicate their feelings with you, but they are not. They are not ready. So here with the Queen of Cups, and I just heard you be like, yeah, cool, me either. So here with the Queen of Cups and the 6 of Swords, it's like they're really wanting movement towards expressing just how much they love you and just how much they value to you. However, they are not ready. Like, they're really, really not ready. I just heard all my ducks are not in a row. I've got shit I need to get together. So, like, here with the 6 of Swords as well as the Queen of Cups, it's like they're moving in that direction. But here with the, see her, like, looking at that fish in there? She's, like, taking the fish out. And, like, usually the Queen of Cups looks really pissed off at that fucking cup, but now she's kind of just like, and like taking the fish out. It's like they are examining their emotions and they are recognizing their emotions and they don't know how to put them into words yet. Put them into words that are going to make sense to you, that are going to sound correct. Because they're like, okay, if I tell you just like straight up how I feel right now, I'm so confused about how I feel, I don't even know. And it's going to come out wrong. And then they hold a lot of fear in their body of pushing you away, and I just felt like a ton of fear in my heart and a ton of fear in my solar plexus when I just said that. So it's like they hold so much fear around pushing you away that they don't communicate. They'd rather not say, right? Because they'd rather not say until they know exactly how they want to say it. And so I do feel, and my stomach just got nauseous. You are important to them. The way they communicate to you is important to them, and they are concerned about communicating correctly to you. I just heard this is endgame, baby. This is long term. Right now is just a small blimp in the time period. This is just a small blimp in time, Here with the four, I just heard you don't tell me how you feel either, so there's a little bit of anger there between the two of you too. So here with the Four of Cups in Hermit mode, they want you to know, my friend Sarah actually told me her thoughts on the Four of Cups. It's less about a rejection and more about a like, I'm just too busy right now. And I truly, truly feel that here. Hi Sarah, if this is your group and you're watching. I love you, Sarah. Love you. But here with the Hermit and the Four of Cups, it's like they're not necessarily ignoring you. They're ignoring a lot of things. They're ignoring a lot of situations because right now they are within for Hermit mode and they have been just putting so much work into themselves. I just heard they're nonstop working too. So like this person is like really, okay, they're preparing, right? It's almost like, you know, the squirrels, I just pictured squirrels before winter, they get like a ton of nuts, right? Because like they're gonna have to, there's not going to be nuts in the winter. They've got to they've got to get all their ducks in a row in order to be able to survive, right? So right now it's kind of like, I just heard survival of the fittest. So they could be really scared about what's going on right now in the world. They're trying to get their shit together. They're trying to make as much money as they can. They're trying to save as much food as they can, as much water, you know, like this person is prepping and they're focusing on themselves. And I just heard family. Their family is really, really, really important to them. So because of that, they're focusing so much on themselves and their loved ones that they're like, yo, I don't even have time. Like, I'm doing the work on me and I'm looking within and I'm examining these emotions. But bitch, right now, I do not have time to figure out how to communicate them. I'm on my way to communicating them, but they're just trying to juggle so much right now. Especially with this Hermit mode, there's like a lot of like shadow work that they're doing too. Wow, I just heard this person is working way overtime, at least 50 hours a week. So like this person is just trying to do so much while also trying to get so much done in like the physical realm. Like, okay, so they're trying to, like all of us, but this person's really trying to navigate the spiritual realm, navigate the emotional realm, navigate the mental realm, navigate the physical realm, and get everything in order in the physical realm while doing all this. And it's just a lot, man. It's a lot. I just heard it's nothing they literally just yelled at you. Okay, they just grabbed you and yelled at you and were like, it's nothing personal. Can you stop? And I just heard you yell back and be like, no! But like, that must be your guys' relationship that you're kind of like with each other, because it's like I feel you spiraling a little bit and they're like, shut up, can you stop, because I love you, I've always loved you, I've always been in love with you, can you please stop? Here with the Eight of Swords and the Page of Wands, it's like I just heard one of you be like, Duchess, your hair is up. Yes, it is. Comment below if that was you. I know I never put my hair up. I mean, I do, but never for my videos. You know why? Because it's heavy and it pulls on my head. But anyway, here with the Eight of Swords is the Page of Wands. This person, okay, you both are just like hurting each other right now. So look at the page. He's like walking away from this woman who's like so disappointed in him. I just heard it's astral and psychic communication. So the way that people hear us most frequently in our minds, the way that people feel us and hear us most frequently is psychic first. So you could be looking at somebody in their eyes, like smiling and being like, oh, you're such a good friend. And in your head, you're like, I fucking hate your guts. You're the worst friend I've ever had in my life. What is that person going to feel? Are they going to feel your fake ass smile, or are they going to feel your like, fuck you, I hope you burn? That's what they're going to feel. And so like you're mad at them, they're mad at you, and now here it's like they feel like they can just never do anything right. They feel like they never measure up. They feel like they're always like, I don't know, they're just thinking about how they always disappoint you. And then they're thinking about too how they make you feel small as well, because he's like freeing her from her mind, and then like he's like walking away. So I feel like, okay, so this person's thinking, they're feeling really guilty right now. I know this is a what are they thinking, but their thoughts are connected to their feelings right now. So they're feeling really, really guilty about the things that they've done in the past to make you feel insecure, specifically the things they as a human have done in the past to make you feel insecure. They're feeling a ton of regret around that, and they're almost just like, you'd be better off without me. Like, it seems like right now, like, you'd be happier if I walked away because I am not measuring up and I've done so much to hurt you. So that's what they're thinking. But then I just heard the truth is I'll never walk away. You know that. Like, you know that you can't leave them. They can't leave you. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, it is what it is, right? And then here with the Fool and the Five of Swords, they're thinking that if they truly want a new solid foundational beginning with you, with this Fool card, they really have to put away the old ways of the past. Here with the Five of Swords, they cannot put away the old ways of the past if the entire time that they're trying to work on themselves and work on their emotions, you're psychically attacking them. Like, I'm laughing because I do this to people too. So no shade to you in a million years, no shade. But they're like, how can I do the shadow work when I hear you in my head all the time? Like, I hate you. Like, it's like, you make me feel bad. Like, whatever it is that you're actually telling them and psychically, it's actually hindering their growth because they're like, I can't think straight because I can hear how much you hate me in my head. And they're like, before I can actually give you what you need here with this Five of Swords and this fucking Fool card, like, you have to back off. You have to loosen your grip a little bit. And they're like, they just said, like, I'm never gonna come back just to play with you. Whatever you create, like, this is forever. The strong foundation without this is forever. So the next time that they do come into your life, it's not on some unhealed shit. It's on some real healed shit. Okay, so let's see. What else is Group 2's person thinking? Damn. Okay, so both you... Okay, interesting. Okay, what did I say? I said your person is constantly working, right? That your person is a busy person. We have finances and career are affecting your love life. So the fact that this person is doing everything they can to prepare and be better and grow and change and heal, this is affecting your love life. They don't have as much time for you. Also, you could be having some financial, if you're feeling a lot of lack around this relationship right now, you could be experiencing lack in other parts of your life. Financially, your money might not be as good. I just heard you're not believing in yourself, okay? So it's up to you to shift your obsession, shift your focus onto yourself and your career. If it's hard for you to focus on yourself because you're codependent, shift it to your career and then do little things for yourself. If you can't fully focus on yourself, shift it to money because money is you, right? Your money, your abundance, your finances, that's you. It is an aspect of you. Now here with release your ex. Don't get mad, but they still have some releasing to do of their ex, just like you do. It's not fair for me to say don't get mad, but like process it without analyzing it. Feel it without analyzing it. It's a big lesson I'm working on with my shaman right now. So here with the release your ex, like, also, okay, so some of you, this person could be literally at work and you're like, you're cheating on me. They're not. Like, you could be assuming they're with other people or their ex. They're not. They're fucking working. So this is your sign. If those of you have been like, he's cheating on me or something, that's not that. No. Also, the ex for both of you is not, they just said they're not in the physical picture. They're not. So you just have to release them energetically. That's amazing, right? Because when they're in the physical picture, that adds a whole nother element. When they're gone physically, now we're just removing the rest of it. So get positive, right? Passion, this person is like really sexually attracted to you, but also here with the passion card, they're like, open your heart to me. I want to love you, but you have to be open to receive. You have to allow them to love you. And then here with express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. They're thinking that they are coming forward with an expression of their love. They're just not ready yet, right? Amazing. All right, so let's get some higher self messages, please. Higher self messages for pile 2 from their person. We have, I know you are my person. So they know it's you. They know it's you. Your energy is addicting. I can't stop thinking about us. So like I said, like they're having a hard time doing the inner work because they are being stalked by your energy. Astrally, you are mine. Moan for me, baby. I need it. So a lot of astral sex happening. A lot of astral. You belong to them in the astrals. I just heard that song. I belong to you. You belong to me, my sweetheart. I miss talking to you. No one else challenges me or gets me like you do. You stimulate my mind. So they're like, yeah, I'm working a lot. It sucks. I miss hanging out with you too. Sorry, your person's just frustrated with life. I know I am being unfair. It hurts me to hurt you, but I am not well, right? They're working on getting well. They're like, I know I'm being shitty, like, but what do you want from me? Do you want me to be more shitty to you in person? Or do you want me to work on myself? Do you want me to create more karma and trauma for you? Or do you want me to just mind my business and come back when I'm ready? I should take this advice. You have no idea how deeply I feel for you. I am tangled in your web, but there is nowhere I'd rather be. So they're like, it's you. Like, they're not going anywhere. And then we also have, you make me feel vulnerable, which makes me feel weak. It's how I was raised. I don't think our love languages are the same because I really do feel for you. That's where this disconnect is coming in because they don't know how to communicate. So maybe they show you with like acts of kindness or like reaching out and you're like, that's not how I communicate my love, and it's confusing for you. And then on top we have, I can't bear to be away from you. It hurts so bad. I'm breaking. I will be back soon. I love you. That card only comes out when someone's genuinely getting ready to come back in the physical. So yay for you, group 2. Okay, let's get their sexual fantasies. Scream my name, baby. I just heard I only ever want to hear your voice screaming my name. They don't want you with anyone else, and they don't want anyone else. What else? Suck my dick. Thinking about that mouth. Tell me I got a big dick. Tell me how much you love me inside you. They're feeling very insecure right now, and I think that's also why they want you to suck their dick, because they want to feel in control of the situation. And also they're like, tell me I got a big dick. Tell me how much you love me inside you. Like, tell me there's nobody else, you know? And then we also have call me zaddy. So they could be into BDSM or just like to be controlling in the bedroom. I just heard I like to submit, so that was you. Touch yourself. They like to watch you touch yourself. They love your body, and if you've been feeling like shit about your body, I literally just pictured, you know that meme of that girl that's like, like whenever you talk shit about your body, they're like, you know, they're like, I love your body. Can you shut up? Be as loud as you want. So this person really likes your sounds and they like your voice. And then we have, sure, I will lick your toes. I'll try anything once. So either your person likes feet or they just like you and they would do anything for you. I also feel like they can be adventurous in the bedroom with you. We have, tell me anything honestly, talk to me, baby. So they're just really missing you and wanting to have a conversation with you. And lastly, wanna eat yo ass. Drop the mic. They wanna eat your ass. I'm stupid. It's okay, I accept myself the way I am. Alright, what is advice for group 2, please? Got it. Okay, so you need to trust in your magic. If you've done spells on this situation, like if you did a spell to like release or a spell to like bring them towards you, I'm not judging. Whatever you did, whatever spell work you did, whatever astral work you're doing, it's actually breaking chains between the two of you. It's breaking boundaries between the two of you, but there's still some karma that needs to be moved through, and it's up to you to release those boundaries, okay? I'm sorry, not the boundaries, the bindings. Okay, you need to release the bindings and set appropriate boundaries. And then we also got commitment here with Hera. So with Hera, like, I feel like I just heard it doesn't look so good. That doesn't mean that this person's not committed to you, okay? So like at the end of the day, right, they said, I know you are my person. I can't bear to be away from you, all this shit. Like, Ashley, you're mine. At the end of the day, you guys have made a commitment to each other, and you need to trust that commitment, and you also need to trust yourself and trust your spell work, because whatever kind of magic or spell work you did is it's already, I just heard it already worked. I was gonna say it's working. They're like, nah, it already worked, because like time isn't real. And then let's get you some more advice. We have Scorpion. This to me is saying like, you have unreleased anger in your body that you need to release. And I just heard you need a really good hard cry. And punch a couple walls if you need to. Actually, don't punch walls. Punch couches or pillows so you don't hurt yourself. But there is anger, pain, sadness, heat, frustration that is living in your body, specifically in your root, sacral, and solar plexus. Because you can see it's like red, orange, and yellow. You could even get stung by something, and this kind of helps to like release pent up energy. Also, acupuncture would be really good for you right now. That would get your body like flowing, and it would be really beneficial for you at this time. But basically, I just heard not everything is as it seems, and you need to lighten up a little bit, okay? And they just said you're heavily protected, so don't even worry about that. But that's all I have for you, group 2. I hope you enjoyed that. Like if you liked it, subscribe if you feel like it, and comment if you got something to say. Alright, I love you. That's just ugly, I think. I'm gonna go like this. Alright, I love you guys. Bye. Hi, group 3. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's get right into your reading. Spirit, what is group 3's person? What are they thinking right now about group 3? Okay, group 3, it's really positive. Really, really positive. Which is interesting because right when I started shuffling, my heart started beating pretty fast. So I figured either you were nervous or they were nervous. Someone was nervous here, but it's very, very positive. So what is your person currently thinking about you? Here with the 10 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, I just heard I'm kind of nervous and I'm trying to solidify this like as soon as I can, but I'm working really hard and it feels like time is like slipping through my fingers while also moving really slow simultaneously. I know that I want you and I know that I want to build with you. However, there's so much that goes into shifting my reality to be able to build and work with you and be with you, and I'm doing my best to do it right now, but as time moves so slowly like molasses for you, time moves so fast for me and I don't know how to manage it. So that, do you see the fear in my eyes? Your person literally just hijacked me to like give you that message. So what are they currently thinking? They're thinking that they're kind of running out of time. They're thinking that like they really would like to, okay, also your person's an old soul. I just heard I was born an old man. So they don't have to be a man, but they were born feeling like they could never relate to people their age. I just heard I went crazy in my teen years and that was enough for me. So like as a teenager, they're like, woohoo, I'm a teen. And then ever since they've been like, I am old. Like they just they're really old soul. They could even say things like old-timey sayings. Like I was talking to someone and they were like, I saved up a nice nest egg, and I was like, the fuck? And I looked it up and it's like an old-timey way of saying like, I saved up a large quantity of money for fun. Like give me a monocle and a fucking like pipe, but like and a top hat. But basically they're old, okay? Their soul is old. They feel like they're, I already feel like we're an old married couple, so it's confusing to me whenever things in this reality show me any different. This person already feels like they're with you. They already feel like they're in love with you. They already feel like you guys are together. They already feel like you're married with the house and the kids or whatever it is that you want. That doesn't have to be what you want, but whatever. The Ten of Pentacles. They feel like they've already built with you. So that's what they're thinking about, because like their thoughts are connected to their feelings right now, right? So they're thinking, okay, in my head, I already have everything I've ever wanted with this person that I want it with. At this current time, I'm not in, like, they're not where they thought they'd be at in their life at the time that they're in it. I get it. I just turned 29 and I was like, whew, I thought I'd be married by 29. I am not. So, like, it's one of those things where they're, like, taking stock of their life and they're like, whoa, time moved really fast and I'm not where I thought I would be. And I also just got this sick feeling in my stomach that was like, I'm just worried that I'm not moving fast enough for you and that you're going to move on without me. But they are thinking about how they, okay, and also you can see, like, usually in the Ten of Pentacles, this tarot deck is called a moment after tarot. Usually in the Ten of Pentacles, all the pentacles are up. Well, see, this little boy is putting all the pentacles in the chest and these people are walking away. So they're kind of getting to the point where they're like, okay, like, I feel like this is already real. How do I bring it into reality while also feeling like I'm racing against time? But that's the thing about time, right? It's the same thing when you try to control your mind. You can't control your mind. You have to work with your mind. You have to flow with your mind. When you race against time, that's what it is. You're having a race. It's not like simultaneous. It's not like you telling time, like, I have enough time for this. Like, you can create a... Oh! Oh, Konica just fell. Konica. Oh my goodness. She just fell off the chair. She fell off the chair and she got stuck to it and I had to get her little paw off of it. Oh my goodness. All right, so your person's going through a tower moment and the fact that she was hanging on by fucking one nail tells me that they're going through a tower moment and they feel kind of stuck in it. So I just heard, I created this reality for myself and I fucking hate it and now I'm trying to navigate out of it. So they could be with a karmic, they could be in a job they hate. There's just something that they got themselves into and now they need to get themselves out of it and they just had a big tower moment with it and they're like hanging on. It was literally her pinky nail, just like hanging on by her pinky nail. But they feel stuck in it, but it's like that last little bit, right? It's like that last bit. And the fact that I ran over to help her and unhook her from that tells me that spirit is like really working to help like unhook them from these karmic instances. You know what I mean? They're real, and as I'm looking at this wheel card, I see the devil, so it's like there's definitely some sort of karmic or temptation or something, and they have to make a choice now to move out of that karmic situation that they have created for themselves and climb towards success. Also, this is connected to their spirituality and to spirit, so like they could be having a realization, really opening up their heart to spirit. I'm just going to put Konica back on her seat. She's purring again. She's happy and safe again. Okay. Here you go, baby. There you go. Try again. Try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Right? Okay. Then we have... that just went flying off. The Four of Pentacles! That scared me. I went to wipe a corn hair and this just went flying off. Right? The pinky hanging on. They're like, I'm desperately trying to let go, but they haven't yet. Okay, so here with the High Priestess and the Eight of Pentacles, there's something that they're working on that they're not telling you about. Okay, so, the fact that I even brought up a nest egg is interesting. They could be saving money if you guys are like long distance or you're separated in some way. They could be saving money to be able to build this Ten of Pentacles with you, right? So let's say you're long distance. They are currently here with the High Priestess. they're working okay, I just heard I'm working really hard inside and out. So they're working on shadow work, they're working on their insides, and they're working on healing while also like throwing themselves into physical work. So like they are working really hard and making a lot of money. This person's working and working and working. I just heard I still have a lot of downtime, but in my downtime, I literally just relax. They have not been feeling very good physically, so they could be going through a lot of like spiritual upgrades and download. They're like, I just haven't felt right. Like they haven't felt physically right since June. They could be changing their diet. They could be changing their sleeping habits. They could be changing their, you know, if they drink or whatever, they could just be, they're just changing some certain health habits in their life. And so when they're not working, they're just relaxing. And here with the High Priestess, it's like they have something under their sleeve that they're working on that they're not telling you. And Spirit's not showing me either, so you're going to have to wait. But here with the High Priestess and the Eight of Pentacles, they're working towards a surprise for you. They have a surprise for you. They have something that they're working really hard towards bringing you. Here with the Six of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, I feel like there's some sort of hurdle around the way that you present yourself to the world and the way that they present themselves to the world. So like I think the way that you both present yourself to the world could be a little bit exaggerated or inauthentic. So like for me, like I think I'm pretty authentic, but at the same time, like I have a whole Instagram of me pole dancing in next to no clothing. That doesn't, not to say that there's anything wrong with this, but that doesn't mean that I'm walking down the street in fucking 9-inch pleasers and a thong and a bikini on a regular Tuesday. Like, it's a part of me. Like, how can I explain this better? If you saw my Instagram, you might be under the impression that I'd be walking down the street like that on a regular Tuesday. If you saw my Instagram, my dance Instagram, my shop Instagram, my family Instagram, my YouTube channel, and then met me in person, you'd see the whole picture, right? If you only ever saw my dance Instagram, you'd see a very small fraction of the picture. The two of you have been giving each other a very small fraction of the picture because you're both ashamed. There are certain aspects of yourself that you are ashamed of, that you are not willing to share, that you are desperately trying to hide. And I see that crumbling for you both in this month. This is the month of September. This is a timeless reading, but I see this month like just crumbling any facades, any inauthentic versions of self. They're just falling away. And your person's having a really hard time with that. You could be having a hard time with that too. You both have ego in certain aspects of your being that are being forced away. And it does have to do with how the world views you here with the Six of Wands. But also here with the Six of Wands, it's gonna happen. Like it's happening. It's a positive outcome, right? And then here with the Four of Pentacles, you can see the Reaper's coming. So whether you let go or they let go, whether you choose to let go or they choose to let go or not, Spirit's coming in to shake shit up. By Scorpio season, because we have the Reaper here, by Scorpio season, every last bit of falsity that you have been holding on to, every last bit of a fake mask that has been allowing you to what you think is control your reality when in reality it's stifling your growth, that's going to fall away. And I just saw 1238 if that means anything for anyone. Okay, and then we also have the Temperance card and the Two of Wands. So they're thinking that they really just want things to go to a comfortable, loving, safe feeling space. With the Temperance one, Temperance to me, I feel like Sagittarius season is truly going to be the embodiment of the Temperance card in November. Like, November, we're going to see a shift into this authentic, pure love, divinely neutral, 0-point frequency, all cards out on the table energy by Sagittarius season. That is truly what I believe. And with the Two of Wands, it's like they're thinking about getting to that place where it's like just safe. It feels safe and loving and free and flowing again. And they're actually having a lot of really positive thoughts about you right now. I just heard, that's shocking. So that might not be what you thought they'd say, but they are having a lot of I just heard, oh, Wildflower, Wildfire by Lana Del Rey. It's like, I'm better with you. It's strange, but it's true, darling. God, oh, I just felt that deep within my heart, and that just made me really emotional, and I felt that deep in my solar plexus as well. Okay, that song is all about being alone for so long that you don't know how to properly be with someone else, and they want you to know. I just heard a mirror, and I see this big gray cloud that came out of nowhere. It's like perfectly blue skies, but there's just like this gray cloud here. So there's this gray cloud of like self-loathing and abandonment, and both of you have had to do everything in your life alone. Nobody would ever save you. And now you've met each other, and it's really scary to think that you could want to depend on another person because you've been let down by everyone around you. But the fact is that you're better together, and you're both figuring out how to work through that. And with a spread as positive as this person has nothing but love in their heart for you. Trust that, because I know you don't feel it right now. But those angry voices and those anxiety riddled messages that are, I can see it, it's like blackness like swirling around your head. That's your own shit. It's not them. They're not hating you like that. They're not thinking low of you like that. All of that is you. And as soon as you clear those clouds away, right? The blue skies and the sun, you have to clear. And I can see their head too. They are in a fog, dude. And this person is not as spiritual, so they're just really confused. They're like, why is my life falling apart? At least with you, you can understand that it's for a bigger purpose. For them, they're like, what the fuck? I just heard, how many times do I have to rebuild? They're so tired of rebuilding. They're so tired of building and building and then it going to shit. Damn. All right, what else is group 3's person thinking? I saw 1616. Okay. Wow, that was just really beautiful confirmation. All right, that one wanted to come out too. Perfect. Okay, so we have codependency at the bottom of the pile. So right now, if you guys are in separation, the separation period could be due to healing codependent issues and wounds within yourself, especially with all that fog I saw around your head. And then what we did get is this could be the one. Keep an open mind. It's safe for you to love. And then we also got stay optimistic about your love life, unrequited love, and healing family issues. So this person is telling you right now, please stay optimistic about me. The reason why it looks like I don't love you right now is because I'm healing a lot. I'm healing deep-seated and deep-rooted family wounds that have been in my ancestral line generation after generation after generation. I'm the curse breaker, just like you're the curse breaker, and I'm working on breaking those curses right now. But I can't do it if I'm codependent on you. And then we have religious factors underneath. They're like, the reason we're in separation, the reason you feel like I don't love you is because Spirit said so. Because I'm not allowed to reach out right now. And then what is on the bottom of that? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. This is going to be the last one I take. Pay attention. The signs are cautioning you. It's worth waiting for, okay? Don't give up. And then we have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Keep an open mind. It's safe for you to love. Your soulmate could differ from your usual type and expectations. So you are, what they're thinking is like, that you're the one, but that you're completely different from anyone they've ever tried to be with in the past, which is positive, right? Because whatever they did in the past didn't work. So they're realizing that you're completely different from all that. You're just so different, and they don't really know how to navigate that yet. They don't really get it yet. but they know that they're like, this could be the one. And then they feel like it's safe for you to love. They're thinking that it's safe for them to love you, but you have to open your heart to receive. There's certain, okay, so like if this person was at your door just knocking and knocking, and you never opened your door, and you were like, that dickhead never came inside. They couldn't, because your door was locked. You have to be open to receive. So I challenge you to do something to receive this week. So let somebody take you out for lunch. Let somebody offer to do something nice for you. Let somebody move your couch without you paying them if they ask. Like, they're like, no, you don't owe me anything. Like, practice receiving without giving. That's a big lesson for me right now, is learning how to receive without falling into the expectations I think people have for me upon receiving whatever it is that they are giving to me. And then we have let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So they're thinking like, fuck, like I'm trying to let this unfold naturally, but time is getting away from me. And also like, they're kind of just like, you have to let it go, right? To you, they're like, it's divine timing, it's religious factors, it's worth waiting for, you have to let it go. They're telling me to cut the deck. Separation. This separation, you have to use it for all that it's worth. Because it leads to a wedding, ultimately. It leads to your happiness and your fulfillment, ultimately. All right, what does Group 3's higher self want to say? I know you are my person. Please give me another chance. I won't squander it this time. If only you knew how much I care about you and care about us. You make me feel happy, safe, and loved. I don't think our love languages are the same because I really do feel for you. So I know you are my person, and I don't think our love... Throat chakra. I don't think our love languages are the same. Those two came out for every group. Whoa. Are you still my baby girl? They're playful. They're like, you still my baby girl? Still my baby? I love you. I love you. I loved you before I even knew you. And I know I am being unfair. It hurts me to hurt you, but I am not well. Let's get one more. Can I come back? Will you cuss me out or reject me? If I do, I know I am not good enough for you right now. I'm working on giving you what you need. Please, I need space. And then we have, I hate the thought of you with anyone else. It hurts me so deeply. And under that, peeking out, we have quarantine has me fucked up, wishing you were still mine. Some regrets. Remember, they created this situation for themselves and they're like, fuck, this is not where I want to be. That's why they need space. It's not because they don't love you. It's not because they're not here for you. It's because they fucked up and they're cleaning up their mess now, and you can't be a part of the mess that they created for themselves. All right, so Spirit, okay. Tell me anything, honestly, talk to me, baby. So they really do want to talk to you here. What are the sexual fantasies of Group 3's person, please? Sure, I will lick your toes. I will try anything once. I just heard I want all of you. So they want all of you. They feel safe with you too. Like, they feel like they could try like crazy things in the bedroom that they would not be willing to like try with other people. I also just heard, I feel like you're more advanced in the bedroom than me, and it's kind of stressful. And also they could like feet. You're so beautiful. It's actually really intimidating, right? Like I said, it's like they feel like you're more advanced, and it's like very intimidating for them. And then we have tell me you love me too. Suck my dick. They're wanting to get some like control back in this relationship with you. And then we have scream my name, baby. So it's like they want to hear your voice screaming their name. I just heard, I want to see your face sucking my dick. Your person's funny. I need to be inside you. It heals me. And then we have can't stop thinking about those boobies with these eyeballs. And with the eyeballs there, that person could very well be watching you, keeping tabs on you. I need your love. Couple more. Slap the shit out of me so they know they fucked up. Last thought. You up. So this almost popped out and then it didn't, so I kept shuffling and now it came out. They're like, are you up for this? Because I fucked up and it's gonna take me some time to fix my mistakes. So they basically just asked me like, you up for that? Also, if they treated you like a booty call in the past, they're sorry for that. What is advice for group 3, please? I guess I'll just keep it simple. Faith. You have to have faith. You have to have trust. You have to stop fighting yourself. The only demons that are chasing you and haunting you are your own. Stop running away from them. Stop running away from yourself. Stop running away from your authenticity. Stop hating yourself. Stop running away from your truth. You must have faith. You must have trust in the divine. You must trust divine timing. You must trust that you have already planned all of this for yourself and your life through the Akashic records, and you need to trust that everything is going to end up exactly how it's meant to, that everything's going to come together exactly how it's supposed to. It already is, right? Because time isn't real. You need to have faith that it already is working, that it already is there. It's there. You don't have to do anything else. And then here with the Joan of Arc, it's like you're fighting yourself. The only person you're fighting is yourself. And yes, we are in a spiritual war right now, but the war that you're waging is on you, on your own happiness, on your own growth. It's time to let go and stop fighting and just start being, okay? And then advice, please, for group 3. Horse. The song Wild Horses just came to mind, but also like you must free yourself. You must free yourself from your mental prisons, and it would be really good for you to go horseback riding right now. Also, it would just be good for you to like get out and dance in a really big space, just run and jump and lay out in the grass, like roll around in the grass, jump in the grass, cartwheel, dance, move, stretch, take up space, right? Be free, be wild. Enjoy this. You're in separation. Enjoy your freedom. You know what I mean? You're not going to be like this forever. Enjoy where you're at. Hold extreme gratitude. And a grateful heart, Spirit told me this one time, a grateful heart returns what has been lost. I need to take my own advice. I'm sitting here acting like I'm so smart, and yeah, maybe I'm smart, but like that doesn't mean I'm putting any of this into practice. Okay, but that's all I have for you, group 3. I love you so much. Like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you feel like it, comment if you have something to say, and I will hopefully see you again. I'm going to say thank you. Thank you to my guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, star family, higher self, Yeshua, and God source for allowing me to be the channel through which these messages flow. We thank you for the truth, and we thank you for the advice. Amen, Rashe, Namaste. By the power of 3 symbolic feet. Always works. Always a blessing. Alright, I love you guys. Bye. I will see you another time. Okay, bye. Love you.